Marysville Vikings cross-country boys and girls team have had a very successful fall. They'll be competing this Saturday, October 31st at MHSAA Regionals at Algonac High School. We interviewed a few members from the team to get more insight on the season. Reese and Josie, with all the different sports during the fall season, what drew you to participate in cross-country at Marysville High School?
I wanted to do cross country because during track, I always ran with the distance team, and they were all the people that are on the cross country team, and they're really nice, just welcoming people, and it was a really great team dynamic. So I wanted to be a part of that, and I also really love to run. So
Freshman year, I suffered a knee injury and I decided not to play volleyball again. And I was just like, I think I'm going to try the cross country team for like physical therapy. And my dad always wanted me to run cross country.
Team camaraderie is a huge part of team bonding and success in the future. So besides running, what are other activities that you do and your teammates do to create a cohesive group?
We like to play like volleyball games, which is actually really fun because we're all so uncoordinated. So it's just fun to play.
Every Wednesday, well, usually every Wednesday, we go over to Coach Rogers' house and we have a team dinner and we all chip in to get pizza.
It's kind of changed because of the whole Corona thing. Before Corona, we would have bonfires. We would go out to eat together. We would watch movies and stuff all the time. But like now, it's kind of changed. Over the summer, we got to have a couple of events, but they kind of had to be scaled down.
Speaking more about your team, Mackenzie and Brock, what is your favorite part of participating on the team?
Honestly, it's not the running at all. The things that we do outside of cross, including family dinner, we always tend to go to dinners as a team after each of our meets. The bus rides to and from the meets are always a lot of fun. We always listen to a lot of music. So it's just the team itself is a lot of culture and it's a lot of fun to be around.
It's really fun getting to watch like our teammates and ourselves grow from year to year and seeing how well we can do because everybody puts in so much hard work that it's really fun to just see everybody perform and be happy with themselves.
Cross country is both a personal sport and a team sport. Does that combination impact how you prepare for a race?
So yeah, it definitely does because you want to finish closer to your other teammates and try to stay with them. So if you pack run or like run with closer to other people, then you'll finish together and your score will be lower, which in cross is a good thing.
It does. Mentally, I always try and focus on getting that PR as most people do. But when you're out and running the course, it's not just you, it's your team, and you have to run for your team. And so, even if you're having a bad day, you have to think about the team as a whole. And if you're slacking, then you're also putting your team down. But at the same time, your team's always going to be there for you.
Preparation is key when it comes to being successful. With that being said, how many miles do you like to log in a week or stay prepared, Brock?
It kind of changes. Like over the summer, like I said, it was high. I ran around 60 miles a week. And then over time, we kind of have been bringing it down from probably 50 in the beginning of the season to now around 35 to 40. And it'll probably just keep dropping as the further we go into championship season.
I'm sure each of you have a different course that you enjoy running. Which one is your favorite?
My favorite is definitely the Goodall's course. That's because where regionals is held, and I've just always had a lot of successful races there, so the best memories are there. So that's why I like it a lot.
My personal favorite is Goodall's. We have ran it twice this year. That is where I PR'd and got 1948, and so that just always has a spot in my heart. It's beautiful in the fall with the wood area, and it's just a whole different course, and it's a flat, straight course. It's really nice.
Since you run on a variety of different courses, what makes the Marysville course unique compared to the many other courses you run on?
So the Marysville course, they've actually switched up a couple times this year. Originally, it was the same way for a few years, but this year SC4 hosted a meet there and included the fire trail on it. And then at our last meet, they switched it up and kind of combined the old course and the SC4 course. So it kind of keeps all of the athletes guessing, and they added a couple more hills, stuff like that. So your times will fluctuate at the Marysville course depending on how it's set up.
The Marysville course has like a bunch of small hills and then the one big hill that we have to run up. And the small hills don't really have a recovery part, so it's very difficult.
If a young athlete were watching this, what advice would you give them about giving cross country a try?
Don't listen to the rumors. Cross country really isn't a brutal, awful, deathly sport. You can ask anyone who's done cross. When we think of cross, we don't think about the miles we've run. We think about all the team bonding and the family that we truly create during cross. It's just, I mean, you run together, you die together, you have fun together. So it's just a whole different, unique sport. It's not just the same sport that you get to encounter every day.
Just give it a shot. Too many people are kind of scared that they think they don't have like what it takes to run. But it's really just it's not really about this running that you've been taught kind of your whole life as punishment, like in other sports. You learn to have kind of a complex relationship with it. You learn how to properly train. You get to do things that nobody else can around you. You're one of the most fit people you know, and you get to experience and meet so many like new athletes, people and places that you definitely would not have got to if you didn't start running.
Thank you to Josie Aw, Ella Deshawn, Mackenzie Wasmus, Reese Powers, and Brock Denial for joining us. We wish you the best of luck for the remainder of your season. For M6, I'm Kelsey U.